If you implement the advice I'm about to give you, I guarantee I will save you at least 2 years of your life, minimum 1 year, because I've wasted about 10 months of my life without knowing this, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you because it's just unfair. So I thought I'd give you this video just to actually save you so many years of your life. I saw this tweet from Charlie Morgan the other day, and he said every single millionaire that he speaks to and he knows, they all have this one trait which makes them so successful, and that trait is something called stickability, and it's simply the ability to stick to one thing. Now, I've been an entrepreneur for about 10 months now. I started in January 2024, so around 10 months. And during that time, I've had around 5 business models. I've done around 5 businesses. I've worked on them all. I've seen no progress with them or no results. I've not made any money with them until I've started the one I'm doing now. And the only reason that I've started making money with the one that I'm doing now is because I've stuck to it. With all the other business models, I've worked on them for about a month, saw a little bit of progress, then tore it all down because I got shiny object syndrome, or thought, okay, I want to start this business instead. It seems funner, it seems more purposeful. I've done that 5 times. I've done crypto, I've done a clothing brand, I've tried YouTube, I've tried TikTok automation, and I've tried a paid community. 5 business models. No results with any of them because I switched so much. 1 month in, I switched. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and I switched. And even during the business model that I'm doing now, I have to post content online, but I've switched between Twitter to YouTube to TikTok to Instagram, back to YouTube, back to Twitter, and I'm here now. And it's wasted so much of my life, so much time of my life. If I decided to pick one business model and work in it until now, so from January to now, I could be on 5, 6, 7k a month. But instead, I decided to switch. And I just want to make this video just to tell you how important sticking to one thing is. Stickability. You choose one thing, you stick to it, you become successful with it. You don't choose one thing, stick to it for 2 months, choose another thing, stick to it for 2 months, choose another thing, stick to it for 2 months. Because that way you will never get to where you want. It's simple. Just imagine it like this. So, this is you. You pick a business model, say that's your clothing brand. You work in it for 2 months, you make that much progress, and then you're like, okay, now I want to try something else. You go over to drop shipping. You work in it for 2 months, you make a little bit of progress. Trading, Amazon FBA, crypto, TikTok automation. What's another business model? Say YouTube. You've got 7 business models under your belt, but each one of them you've made an inch of progress. You've not made any money with them. You've not got to 10k a month. You've not retired your parents. You've not actually done anything tangible. You've not got any tangible results with these businesses. And if you stick with this mindset of constantly switching, it's going to keep on happening, keep on happening, keep on happening, keep on happening, keep on happening. Until eventually one day you're like, okay, maybe this entrepreneurship life isn't for me, and you accept a 9-to-5 life. You've tried so many different business models and they just all don't seem to work. But it's the fact that you've tried so many business models, that's the exact reason you will not make it. But if you decided, okay, I want to start my entrepreneurship journey, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to start a paid community. Say this is you, if you decided to just start your paid community, and all you did was work on that paid community, you'd make that much progress. Do you see the difference? You pick 15 different business models, you make an inch of progress, you pick one business model and you stick to it, you make millions and millions of millions of dollars with it. That's the thing. If you decided to stick with any of these businesses and just stick on that one, only work on that one, you could make that amount of progress. That's the thing. It's not the business model, it's the person doing the business model. If you're not willing to work in it for a year straight without results and just stick to that one thing, then you're simply not going to make it. It could be trading, it could be a clothing brand, it could be crypto, it could be a paid community. I could be on 10k a month with any of the businesses that I have done. because it's not about the business model. It was about me. I wasn't willing to persist for long enough until I finally saw results. I got tired of seeing no results. I was like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore, and I switched. But only until now, with this business model that I'm doing now. So this is me. I've been working on it for about 4 months now. I've made this much progress. These are all 1 month and 2 months of progress. This is with 4 months of progress, or 4 months of working on it. I just want you to understand that. Stickability is the single most important trait that you can have. Picking one thing, sticking to it, becoming successful with it. I want you to draw that into your head, because if you've not started a business yet, you'll see how much you want to switch business models during it. You'll get into it for about 2 months. You'll get to here, and then you're like, oh God, I've not seen any results. I don't know if this is going to work. But if you decided to just stick with it, you could be up here making 10k a month in 6 months' time if you simply decided to stick with it. I'm telling you this because every single entrepreneur who's successful will say the exact same thing. Obviously, I'm not super successful yet, but I'm going to be now simply because I know about this. I know about stickability, and I'm just drilling it into my head as well as yours, because that is how important it is. Stickability is the one skill that you need to master in life, and persistence. Persistence is just... So stickability is choosing one thing and staying with it, but persistence is the ability to actually stay with it. It's just persisting through the sleepless nights, persisting through the negative emotions where you're thinking, oh, I don't know if it's going to work, or the doubt, or the guilt, or the fear. That's persistence, where you just stick with it no matter what. It's like you walk through a fire. You just have to get to the other side, and that's what persistence is. I might make another video on it, but don't doubt the importance of stickability. It is the one thing that separates the rich from the poor. I want you to understand that. This is poor people. This is rich people. Got that? Good. I'm going to end the video here. So if you want more content like this, if you actually want to learn how to improve yourself as a man, become a better businessman, become more successful, then just hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping content every single day. So realistically, what have you got to lose? Just hit subscribe. I'll teach you a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.